Managing money is not just about earning more, it's about maintaining the right financial ratios. So today, let's break down some important personal financial ratios. Firstly, let's talk about budgeting ratio. The budgeting rule is simple, that is 50, 30 and 20. It basically means that 50% of our income should be spent on our needs, 30% of our income should be spent on our wants, and the rest 20% should be either saved or invested. Now let's talk about emergency fund ratio. It basically tells us that it is important for all of us to maintain an emergency fund which should at least have 6 to 12 months of our monthly expenses as a reserve so that we are protected against job loss, medical emergencies or income gaps. Now let's talk about term insurance ratio. It basically tells us that an individual's life insurance coverage should be at least equal to 10 to 15 times of his or her annual income so that his or her family is protected and their financial goals are achieved. Now finally, let's talk about investing ratio. It basically tells us that the investing rule is simple. It is basically 100 minus your age. Now for example, an individual is 30 years old. The 70% of his portfolio should be invested in equities and the rest 30% should be invested in safer assets. And as an investor grows, his or her exposure to equity should gradually decrease.